Good morning and welcome to day 14. Yep, this is it. End of 2 weeks. That's the view from our gîte. This is the inside of the lovely gîte. It actually is very nice. There's one next door for vacationers. This one's for Léonard. Even had a TV. I didn't use it. I heard him turn it on last night, but it had 2 bedrooms and a loft. Very nice. Bedroom A, bedroom B, bathroom, toilet, and the loft. And the loft, of course, is where Rob stayed because, I don't know, Rob liked it. It was cool. It was also warmer up there, and it got cold again last night. Anyway, yeah, we're about to head out. Everybody else is gone. That clock is correct. It's 8:33, so I'll probably wait 1 more minute before leaving. We're pretty much starting off where we left off yesterday, except in the opposite direction. We are on this nice wooded trail here in the woods. Well, over there there's a clearing, and over there there's more woods. But instead of going up the hill, we are now going back down the hill. Now, when I got to the gîte, I talked to Veronique and Christina, and Veronique was like, no, it was only 2 or 3 kilometers. And like, no, it was like 5 or 6 kilometers. We settled on 3. I'll go with 3. But it took me, 45 minutes. So I'm thinking it was probably closer to 4. I mean, we started walking uphill the minute we saw that sign that said 6 kilometers to Goussaud. I even have the elevation profile on my track that shows that for the last hour, all we did was walk uphill. Now, granted, the steep part was probably the last 2 to 3 kilometers, but it was all uphill, and Rob's feet, yeah, they did not like it. So today, going a little slower. We did some massaging last night, some stretching of our tendons because, I don't know, our calves, our Achilles, never had this issue before, but they're feeling pretty good right now. We just came out of the woods. It's a nice trail back there. We're on the road for a little bit. I'm not sure for how long, but it's a beautiful view here. I guess as we're going towards that church over there, not sure. I guess we'll find out. Right now we're headed to Les Bélanges. There's a 13th century to 16th century church there. We're following the D29. It says we got 3 kilometers, which is, just a little under 2 miles. It's not the way we're supposed to be going, but, Rob was singing back there and wasn't paying attention. Next thing you know, we're still walking, and now we're like almost a mile past where we're supposed to turn. So, we're gonna go this way. Hopefully it's not too bad, but sometimes that's the Camino, because, I think every day so far, there's been at least 1 point, if not 2 or 3, where Rob is just like totally oblivious to what's going on around him. So as it turned out, Rob was wrong. Imagine that. Way back there when we said we were going towards that church, well, we didn't go towards that church. We went the exact opposite direction. And I think we did a video since then, but just made me think about it as we were coming into the next town, because this town is going to be break stop. It's Les Bélanges. We made it just like we knew we would, even though we weren't on the Camino before. We're back on it again. Just hoping that perhaps this little town has something open again. We're always looking for something to drink. We always got water. Well, I shouldn't say always, but we haven't run out yet. We've been close. But I would like something, maybe a little sugary. Maybe a little sweet. Yeah, that would be nice. We just had a wonderful little lunch in this bar restaurant here in Bélanges, Les Bélanges. And with the big huge sign that said Ouvert, I'm like, yep, we're going to check it out because this town is dead. It's empty. But it said Ouvert, and it was. And it was only €8, and it was beef bourgogne and with vegetables and the sauce and bread. It was great. It was not too much food. It was just perfect for lunch, since so far we've had today is a piece of cold pizza for breakfast. But yeah, happy day so far. Feet are doing much better than yesterday. Sun is shining. It's a little warmer because there's less wind. Still got another 10 miles to go though, so not looking forward to that. Going into a small town here. I'm not sure what it's called. I just saw this really cool place, chateau over here. Can't really get a good view at it because we're like 5 feet down. I'm holding the phone up we're way down here, and it's this is really my view, so I gotta hold my hands up to get that, but maybe there'll be a better shot at it. We'll see. If there is, we'll take it. If not, well, you get what you get. Let's look at the other side. May as well. It's a warm one, comparatively speaking. We're definitely going to get a more straight-on view of this place from the other side. I love the gate and, you know, the walls, and just going to get our phone inside the gate. Oops. Check it out. They're doing some construction. Looks like they're rebuilding down there, but it's awesome. I love those orange flowers along the drive. I hope when they're done, it's full of those. I love orange. Coming into our next little town of the day. Wind has picked up a little bit. We have no idea what this place is called because we did not enter on the street. Actually, most of the towns today we've entered from fields, so signs are somewhere else. We haven't seen a bunch of signs. Anyway, it's like a neat little town, and of course their monument, and right next to the church, picnic table. We've already had our lunch though. We had a wonderful lunch. I think we told you about it already. Beef begonia. So we'll cross the street just to see if the church is open. If it is, we'll show it to you. Even if it's not open, we're going to show you the steps because these stairs are cool and they look old. All the stones look old. Oh, the door's wide open. Look at that. I've seen lots of monuments to groups of but never one to just one person. On November 17th, he was stopped by the military police. The Gestapo on that spot. Anyway, we are probably about 2 kilometers from our destination, even though we don't know exactly where our destination is. Veronique and Christine are awesome, but Christine insists a lot of times on writing in English for me. Maybe she's practicing, I don't know, but sometimes it doesn't quite get across when she says there's an address and then it just says Place to something, and then I look up Place to something and it doesn't exist. Whereas if they just would have waited 5 minutes, you know, I could have looked at their book, but hey, at least I have a phone number. And I know I have a bed somewhere in this town as soon as we get there.